Top lawyer reacts after troops deny Delta governor access to Okuama. Really? They denied Delta governor. That is gross. That is gross. Nigerian lawyer Frank Oseya has strongly criticized action of the Nigerian soldiers following the murder of some of their colleagues in Okuama community in Ugele South local government area of Delta State. Oseya vehemently condemned the soldiers for preventing Governor Obuveri Sheriff Obuveri access to Okuama community in the wake of the recent tragic event, including the murders of 17 soldiers. In a conversation with Vanguard, Oseya expressed deep concern about the actions of the army following the incident. He stated, and I quote, "The role of the army in the aftermath of the ugly incident so far leaves a stale taste in the boards." Oseya condemned the army decision to burn down the Okuama community and neighboring areas without proper investigation, describing it as an erasure of critical evidence and preemptive of investigation. Furthermore, he criticized the army for denying the governor of Delta State access to the community for on-the-spot assessment, calling it patently discautious of protocol. Questioning the legality of the army's investigative powers, Oseya stressed that investigative authority lies with the police, not the military. He highlighted the need for an impartial investigation into the incident, urging the federal government to establish a high-powered panel or commission of inquiry. Oseya further urged authorities to handle the situation with care to prevent further escalation, stating, "Fish out the unscrupulous elements that murdered those officers and men of the Nigerian army. Yes, however, in doing so, we must not set the children's teeth on edge because their fathers have eaten sour grapes." Yes, now, Jamie, they no try. Nobody is coming out to say how their colleagues actually died is okay, is good, no. But the thing is how they went about it. They don't, to me, they don't already destroyed the evidence. Before they go see those people who do those things catch. It's going to be long. But it's supposed to take them 1 week, 2 weeks to do, 1 month to find out, investigate, get to those people quietly. Now we go take them months to do. And in doing that, they have burnt houses, they have actually murdered people on their way. People who are actually innocent, people who don't even know anything. They don't know anything. This is why we keep saying anything you do, make sure you're careful, because at the end of the day, not be you alone go bear the consequences. The consequences go round. It go round. This is a democracy government, not military regime. All soldiers should be sent back to the barracks. They are meant to protect Nigerian territories and not to be slaughtering us at will. They know nothing about investigation. Yes, army, it is only the intelligence unit that are trained to be investigative, and trained to be diplomatic. But army is trained to go to war. Nothing more, nothing less. That is all they know. The Tinubu government should recognize the police together with the NCDSC to handle all cases such as Okuama for investigation. That is my opinion. Oga, be reasonable and fair God, though. You're only criticizing the soldiers who only went for a peace mission, but not condemning the killers, the murderers of the soldiers. Or are you happy about the death of the soldiers? Mind you, they are also human beings, sacrificing their own life for us to be secure, leaving behind their loved ones, families, children, wives, and friends. That means he did not listen to the write-up. He is not only saying that he has already condemned the murders. You understand? But in carrying out, like I said, my own, and anybody that does not put ear down, we think that I'm not in any way supporting these people. These people are human beings. They're people's children, they're people's brothers, they're people's husbands, they're people's cousins, nephews, and they're breadwinners. Some of them, whether I like it, I read a particular one. The man has how many children, and he also had his mother. He has his own family of creation, and he has the family that he actually came from. Imagine those, and he's the breadwinner of the two families. So imagine how it is going to be. Imagine how that family, their life is going to be turned upside down because of that incident. Now, taking that into, into note, we are not, that is why we are not, I'm not saying that, okay, it is not okay. But my own is, for them to actually get those who actually did this, they would not have gone and enter the community and start murdering people, because whether I like it or not, slaughtering people at will not bring back those soldiers. Even though if 1,001 person fall down, it no go bring back, and it no go solve the equation. It's not going to solve the problem, in the sense that the real people who actually did this thing, they're not going to be caught. Meaning tomorrow, those people can come out again. You understand? And they come out again, and if the army come out again, and before we know it, we have this kind of confrontation to the people, it will not become a circle. But if the army has calmed down, use diplomacy, come to the community, investigate, get those people, catch them, you know that you have removed those people. You understand? And those people self cannot even drink water, drop cup. Continue quoting the law for your selfish interest, the rights of the soldier. So it is actually, that is actually it. Okay? Continue quoting the law of your selfish interest. The rights of the soldiers were not denied when they slaughtered them. And you people are not getting the point. You should understand that they have declared a great war against the country by that action. All the native. It is not true. Now, let me say this. You live in a community. Let me use, the thing is, if these things are happening far, you think, okay, those people make them suffer. It is not true. It is not okay. Now, you live in a community. You went to work in the morning. There was no issue. You go work, they work. Nothing. Nobody called you to tell you, look at what is happening. On your way back home, they caught you and they start beating you mercilessly. They're not even listening to you. You are telling them you're just coming back from work. They did not even listen to you. They drag you, put you for panty. You stay for panty. Like you're like, Then later, you now start hearing that, some people actually were murdered, that it is people of your community, that you should provide the names of those. See, will it make sense to you? The thing is, whenever things happen and it's not about, this is the same issue I keep talking about. It's not a problem. You say, those that are there, they are culprits. See, we say the yarn. Both people who are aware, both people who are not aware, they slaughter for what? You are burning down their property. For what? In this area where we say Tinubu no send anybody message. They are trying to make sure that they they weaponize poverty, so that we are going to remain poor in this period. But God, no, they're not trying. Yes, what those people did was bad, but what they did was most wicked. Because this one, it's not that you don't know. You know that these people we are going to attack, they are obviously not people who actually committed the crime. And you're going there, you are slapping them, beating them, and asking them questions. Now, it's not like that, and they ask questions. Haba, it doesn't make sense. Yes, what has happened. It's not left for you to put on your thinking cap and think. And like I earlier said before, if they don't do this, if they continue this, more people will die. Then the real culprits are out there. Then tomorrow, something similar like this, when it happens again, we do not still take the same cycle of, you start going about slaughtering people. Or is it because there is no law guiding the civilians? Abroad, you can't do this thing. And why army go there they go for peacekeeping? I don't ask that question, Taya. Waiting the police. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy.